everybody, I'm Bert Martinez, and I want to thank you so much for tuning in. This was one of my New Year's resolution was to provide you guys, my members and my clients, more valuable tools to help you close more deals in 2015. Got a lot of feedback that a lot of people were interested in persuasive language and selling more and having more profits. So I put a series of videos together that you can use to do just that. And if you would just take a second and just subscribe right up here to my YouTube channel, once I upload one of these persuasive selling videos, then you'll be automatically notified and you can check it out, train your people on it, use it immediately. And in today's video, specifically, I'm going to cover what I call my Jedi mind tricks of selling and persuasion. Some real sneaky NLP type stuff that will help you close more deals, whether you're in a live setting, selling face-to-face, or via a letter or a landing page or website. No matter how you use it, this language will help you close more deals and will help you do it like that. It's very easy to implement, and all of these videos are going to be kind of that same format where they're going to be very simple lessons that you can implement immediately, very easily, to help you sell more and make more profits in 2015. Let's not waste any more time. Let's just jump right into it. And remember, you were created to succeed. Welcome everybody to my very first video in the area of selling and persuasion. Again, this is Bert Martinez, and I will be putting out a total of 12 of these, so you definitely want to sign up on my YouTube channel, subscribe to that. That way, as soon as I put one up, you'll get that information. Of course, it's free, and of course, you can unsubscribe anytime you want. Bottom line is, over the next months, I'm going to help you sell more and close more deals. That's my promise to you, and I hope that I'm able to deliver that with these videos. And if you have any questions, reach out to me, bert@bertmartinez.com. I like to refer to this stuff here as Jedi mind trick selling, or Jedi mind tricks for selling and persuasion. This is very cool stuff. It's very stealthy, and I think you'll find it to be extremely useful. You can use this with your children. You can use this with your employees. You can use this with anybody, as well as getting more clients. So we're going to be working in an area that in the NLP world, they call presuppositions and embedded command theory, okay? So basically what all this is, what a presupposition is if you've ever heard of assumptive selling, this is assumptive selling on steroids. It's really taking it to that next level, and it's nothing more than assuming somebody's going to take an action and therefore they're going to enjoy the benefits thereof. So let me show you this very easy pattern that you can use right now, either in a live setting or on a website. And then I'll go through some live examples. So now, before you buy this, before you join, before you come in, let me tell you what the membership is all about so you know it's right for you. Now, there's a couple things happening here. First of all, we have what's called a pattern interrupt. Now, another pattern interrupt is stop. But anything like this is really a pattern interrupt. Before you buy, this right here is the presumptive selling or assumptive selling area, right? It's a presupposition. It presupposes that you're going to buy, join, look, click, whatever, and that decision's already been made. So let me tell you what the membership, health club, vehicle, car, plane is all about, so you know it's right for you. And right here is an embedded command, so you know it's right for you. Okay? And this is such a creative language pattern. You can use it anywhere. I've used it in a live setting when I'm out there with clients and we're demonstrating a product. So Bob, before you buy this, let me tell you what it's all about so you know it's right for you. So Bob, before you start advertising in our newspaper, let me tell you what the advertising is all about so you know it's right for you. Does that make sense? And they'll nod their head. They'll go, yeah, that makes sense. So they're already agreeing. The presupposition is already working, and subconsciously they're already going to buy from you. Does that make sense? This is a very strong, very stealth way of selling. You can do this in a letter, a website, as well as in a live setting. Now, I'm also going to show you some other closing techniques that you can use, again, in a letter or a webinar or a live setting of any type. So just stick with me and I'm going to kind of walk you through it. All right, so I'm going to go through the entire paragraph you see here, and then I'll break it down for you. You know, you're obviously really serious about whatever result, and I want to take some time to educate you for that. Most customers never take the time to educate themselves the way you have. I'm very impressed. Here we are, you're online, you're reading this, you're watching this, you spent an hour with me. You really have the commitment and determination to do this now. And that's why this product, this program, this membership, this car deal, this whatever, this finance program is specifically for customers like you who want to save money and drive today, who want to lose weight and have more energy, who want to gain weight and jump into a physique competition. Okay, so let's break this down and let me show you what's going on here. Okay, so here we go. You know, you're obviously really serious about this. You know, you're obviously really serious about losing weight, gaining weight, buying a car, getting a new house. And I want to take some time to acknowledge you for that. All right, so what's happening here? First of all, what we have here is we have you're obviously really serious. That is again a presupposition there that it's obvious, that it's already taken into account as fact, and therefore we don't really have to discuss it. So you know you're obviously really serious about this, about getting these results, about getting into a new house, about bettering your finances, about learning how to speak from stage. And I want to take some time to acknowledge you for that. Now, right here, taking time to acknowledge you for that, that is kind of what I like to refer to as inspirational type of terminology. It's not NLP, it's not anything Jedi or sneaky, it's just giving people acknowledgement. And why is that important? Because people like to be acknowledged. One of the reasons that we do what we do, such as write a book or make lots of money or collect stuff or big hats or jewelry or anything like that, is because we want to be acknowledged. We want to feel significant. And so that's what you're doing here. Hey, Bob, you know what? You know, you're obviously serious about getting started, about losing weight, about gaining weight, about taking your business to the next level. And I want to take some time to acknowledge you for that. The other thing is that it's true. Most of us know that most people don't take the time to acknowledge themselves. Most customers never take the time to educate themselves the way you have today. Now, what's happening here? Well, a couple of things. First of all, I'm calling him a customer. You could call him a patient, a client, whatever fits for you. But again, there is a presupposition that he is a customer. Right? So let's look at the next part of the paragraph. Most customers never take the time to educate themselves the way you have. So again, this ties into what I said up here. Acknowledge you for that. So I want to acknowledge you for that because, Bob, most customers never take the time to educate themselves the way you have. What we're trying to do here is we're trying to build that significance, right? Significance is very important. You and I do a lot of things to feel significant. And so all we're doing is acknowledging that he's special. We're acknowledging that he's significant, and he's significant because he's taken the time to educate himself or herself the way they have. Kind of a very subtle pat on the back, you're cool, thumbs up kind of a thing. You with me on that? Okay, so here we are. You're online, you're reading or you're watching this, and you really have the commitment and determination to do this now. So what's happening here is we have several little devices of stealth, persuasion, and influence at work. So device number one is
if they're watching this online, first of all, you're going to tell them you're online. Boom, that's a no-brainer. They're either reading it or watching it online. So you're online, you're watching this, and you really have the commitment and determination to do this now. So what you have here is you have a fact followed by another fact, and this is what you want them to acknowledge, right? That if this is true and this is true, then they must have the commitment and determination, and you want them to do this now. Here's something that's really interesting. I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but you know, people sometimes don't buy from us because of the money, because they don't like or trust or know us, or because they don't believe in themselves. You with me? There's a lot of people out there who simply don't believe that they have the commitment or the characteristics that you want them to have. And so this is a great way of implanting those characteristics to build up their self-esteem so they will complete the course. They will do what they're supposed to be doing. Does that make sense? So now if you send them a direct mail, then you open the letter, you're reading this, and you really have the commitment and determination to do this now. Now, by the way, here's another little idea or strategy. A friend of mine, Dr. Steve G. Jones, he's a hypnotherapist. One of the things that he likes to do is he will actually put these in bold or in different colors so it has a different impact on the mind and the subconscious mind. Not saying that you have to do that, but just another idea. Again, what's happening here? You're online. That's strategy number one. It's obvious they're online or they're open the letter. You're reading this or watching this. That's fact number two. And again, it's obvious. And you really have the commitment and determination to do this now. Or let me back it up. You have the commitment and determination. So if this is true and this is true, then this here must be true. And do this now, another embedded command, right? So this is an embedded command telling them to do this now. So if this is true, this obviously must be true, so let's do this now. A little stealthy, very Jedi, and very persuasive language. Okay, moving forward. That's why you're perfect for product, program, services. It's specifically for customers, clients, patients like you who want to improve their business while staying at home more often or having more time off. Okay, so let's walk in here. Let's walk through this. The first thing here is that's why, and there probably should have been a comma there. Forgive me. That's why is very much the cousin to because. And scientifically proven that if you use words like that's why or because, these phrases invoke in us a response to help. So if you were to, let's say you wanted to cut in line at the airport, you could really appeal to somebody and say, listen, I need to cut in line because I'm running late. That's why. If you would, that's why I would really appreciate you helping me out and let me go ahead first. I'm telling you, it works. Scientifically, it works 70% of the time. There's a gentleman here in Phoenix. His name is Robert Cialdini, Dr. Robert Cialdini, and he's written the best-selling book, Influence. He's also written another book called Yes, 50 scientifically proven ways to be persuasive. So in the book Yes and in the book of Influence, he discusses this both times or in both books, and it's really interesting. So that's why, that's why you're perfect for our service, our product, our gizmo. It's specifically for customers and clients like you who want to get results because of these benefits. Here's the other thing that's happening here. You're perfect for the product, for the service. Not that the product is perfect for them, but that they are right for the product. It compels them. It moves them towards the product. It brings a bonding effect for them and the product. Does that make sense? Do you see what's happening here? All right, so I'm hoping that this has helped you today, and I promise to give you a real live example of how I use this. So let's check that out. And this is for my goals setting workshop. And again, it's not a pitch, but you can go to, if you're interested in finding out more about my goals achieving workshop, it's free. So again, I'm not selling or pitching anything, but I just kind of wanted to show you, and you can see how I use this in a real world example. So here we go. Now, before you register, let me tell you what the workshop is all about, so you know it's right for you. And so I go through there and I give them some of the benefits. And then I also say, hey, if you're a business owner or you have a desire to achieve big goals, then the Goals Achievement Workshop is right for you. Again, language there to kind of make that bridge, that connection. Because if they're a business owner and they can go, yeah, I'm a business owner, so yeah, this workshop's right for me. Or a person who's got big dreams or big goals, this program is probably right for me. So here you go. See if this looks familiar. You're online, you're reading this, then you really have the commitment and determination to reach your goals, right? So I changed it up a little bit. That's why you're perfect for the Goals Achievement Workshop. It's specifically for people like you who want to achieve big goals because they want to create a fulfilling future for themselves and the people around them, right? So there it is. It's a real life example. If you want the link, reach out to me, Bert@BertMartinez.com. Be glad to send you out the link, and you can study this landing page, and more than happy to have you come to a workshop. And if you're too late for the workshop, you can always get the replay. So there's a lot of good stuff there for you. Anyway, guys, I hope that you've enjoyed this, and I hope to give you more persuasion, language, or videos later. There's going to be a total of 12 of these series. I am asking you for two things. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and like us on Facebook. Matter of fact, I think, there we are. So subscribe to my YouTube channel. You should be able to do that. There should be a link somewhere up here for you to do that. Connect with me on Facebook, Facebook.com/Bert Martinez fans. I would appreciate that. It might be Facebook.com/Bert Martinez fan. That's probably the more correct. It's Facebook.com/Bert Martinez fans. And if you have any questions, reach out to me, Bert@BertMartinez.com. I'm available to answer your questions, or if you need a speaker or you want to just hang out for coffee or something, reach out to me. Be glad to help you out in any way I can. Remember, you were created to succeed.